Today on Not Otherwise Specified, we are going to demystify avoidant personality disorder.
Get ready, here it comes.
Theodore Millon is one of the pioneers of personality research, and his description of avoidant personality disorder is as such. Hesitant, self-conscious, embarrassed, anxious, tense in social situations due to fear of rejection, plagued by constant performance anxiety, see themselves as inept, inferior, or unappealing. They experience long-standing feelings of inadequacy and are very sensitive of what others think about them. That's the basic description from Theodore Millon about avoidant personality disorder.
Avoidant personality disorder, pretty straightforward, right? I mean, avoidant, it's somebody who avoids social interaction at all costs. And again, you know, we went over in the first 3 episodes of the series, we explained the difference between, you know, a personality and a personality disorder. It becomes a disorder once, in this case, the avoidance of social interaction is so complete that you can't hold down a job or housing, or, you know, it gets in the way of the functioning of your life. Avoidant personality disorder is not a disorder that really gets talked about much, because the people who suffer from avoidant personality disorder we don't see. You know, they are inside of a dwelling somewhere. They're hiding from the rest of us. And you know what? To be fair, that people are pretty scary. So it's like, I get it. You know, like, I got nothing against the avoidant personality disorder, disordered individuals. You know, they're kind of on to something. But, you know, to participate in society, you have to interact with people. And these days, with everybody interconnected with the internet, it's even harder for people to avoid things, to avoid interacting with people. So it can be a very difficult disorder in 2016, where anyone can get a hold of you at any time as long as you allow it, you know. Facebook has got to be the worst place for people with avoidant personality disorder. And I think that it's important for us to remember that this is a thing, because, again, people are suffering there, and this is one where they're suffering in silence, in literal silence, because the crux of their disorder is that they don't talk with the rest of us. So I think that when it comes to avoidant personality disorder, my challenge for you would be to think of that person in your life that does avoid social interaction at all costs. And, you know, think about reaching out to them. Reach out to them and let them know that you're there. You know, they may not respond. I'm not saying that the person you know who avoids social interaction has this disorder. What I'm saying is that it's a spectrum. And so, you know, if you can think of somebody in your life who does participate in that behavior of avoiding social interaction to a large degree, reach out to them. Just let them know that you're there, and that if they feel like talking, that you're there. Again, they might not respond because they're avoiding you, you know. But even though they are avoiding you, keep in mind they're doing that to protect themselves. They're not doing that because they don't like you. They're doing that because they don't like anybody. They're doing that because they're fearful of everyone. Because avoidant personality disorder is in that cluster C. We went over that. Cluster A are the odd and eccentric types. Cluster B are the dramatic types. Cluster C are the fearful types of personality disorders. And avoidant is one of them cluster C types. So, you know, give those people that are avoiding you, give them a little slack. That's my advice when it comes to avoidant personality disorder. My challenge to you: find that person in your life that's avoiding everything. Reach out to them. Be like, hey, you know, we know each other, and I just want you to know that I'm around. Because that's a thing that somebody in that situation might want to hear.
Get ready, here it comes.
want to thank everybody that helped me put this show together. Of course, Breakmaster Cylinder and MC Sassy Pants for putting together the beat. I want to thank Marcy for not fighting with Nikolai during this episode because that was very helpful for focus. I want to thank the air conditioning for kicking on while I was recording this episode because air conditioning is the only way that people in the South keep from dying in the summer. The sun is trying to kill us down here. Anyway, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm going to be putting out videos until I perish, probably. And please comment. Feel free to comment because it would be great. Let's start a discussion about personality disorders and, what do you agree with? What do you not agree with? Or do you feel like you have features of avoidant personality disorder or any of these other disorders? Leave a comment. We'll talk about it. It'll be fun.